Asante Kotoko Chinji Bana Tempo and the Kokoma Branch Shai Abubakar. Wababa Tuani Yaman Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Shai Abubakar. Wababa Tuani Yaman Kumasi Asante Kotoko. 2 more minutes. And the one next to Boneka. Aka Hasofo. Asante Kotoko Apache. Wabaya Tua Babato. Boneka. Asante Kotoko. Nanso Gabi. Refusé. Through Alpha House of God 1 Kotoko 0. The 2 more TT Bonatable, Bonega, Aka House of God, Adventure Amudu Kasi, Nasuko Baba di Bono, Bonega, Kumasa Santico, Noma 8 man watching a branch, Akabo, no Poliso, 4 be at a dead, 4 be a papa, 4 be a Kubufaya Ku, Bonega. Patrick said, "No, the ball of question, and your Kokoma, Muhammad Kamara, Shaibu the Boneko, Shaibu Abubakar, Shaibu, Tobacco, your body that you reflect far, and your master, you got to go number 2 man. Number 2, reflect for Ledama, Kumasta Santi Kotoko, Kotoko, Shelly, half of Boca Chabaco. Beautiful girl by our standard, my good friend.
Seems to have come off his arm. Yeah, the referee has whistled for an infringement against Tampoku. Control the ball with his arm.
And he seems to be looking at the arm and blaming the arm that why did he touch the ball?
Free kick for Atsapoku and Benjamin Asare. He is the man. He go for the Phobians. Long ball from him. Headed back interestingly by Duku. His own mate, ball drops. Ransford gets the ball for Atsapoku. He now finds Hussein. Hussein Mohammed spreads play beautifully. Looking for Amamka Befi. Befi on the ball now. Control the ball, keep the ball in play. He finds Abdul Karim. He made for Atsapoku. Karim on the ball. Yeah, he does go back beautifully. Finds Asibe. Back to Karim. Rolls one down. 2 upon Afran. Afran now finds Ransford Mensah on the left side of defense. Ball won by Enchido for Kotoko. The attack breakdown. Kotoko on the ball now through Samba O'Neal to Enchi. Located goalkeeper Kamara. Kamara on the ball now for Kotoko. Rolls one down to Enchi Emmanuel. Enchi Emmanuel goes in full now. He finds Albert Amwa, who is playing so deep in his own half now. Back to Enchi. Enchi now finds Samba. Samba O'Neal on the ball for Kotoko at this stage. His own half, looking for options. He finds one. Hilary Adabo. Adabo down to Zakaria Hussein, who has switched to the left side. With Samba. Hussein with a long run looking for the run of Kampoku. And Kampoku again was offside.
Clearly offside. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko was switching to the long balls in there, but then you see he was just a step ahead of Hussein Sibe. Maybe he could have left the ball for the other player.
Philip Amwa, who was also breaking loose as well. George Paco to Duku. Duku looking for Husseini now. The forward from that's Duku. Paco breakdown. Kotoko with Asiedu. He finds Amwa looking for the run of Kampoku, but off too strong a pass, and out comes Benjamin Asare, saving that coolly for Atsapoku.
Of course, Atsapoku will send men forward, but then when they do send men forward, there will be the spaces left behind, and you see that was where Albert Ama was operating in, and then he had that chance, but then he couldn't find.
Kakari Martin on the ball now in the box. Kakari shoots, and oh my God, oh my word, a forearm from Kakari Martin. The idea was good, execution terrible. I don't know if you want the goal Fatau scored this weekend. Similar,
Fatau Shagu of Leicester City. Kakari trying to delete that, but he still has a lot to do. 69 minutes to maybe get that maybe on target.
So folks have the ball again in their half. Spreading play is carried by the small. Some 10 and controlled now by Shaibu, who finds Samba. Samba to midfield down to Hilary Adabo. Adabo back to Samba O'Neal. Samba controls and looking for options. Goes in full now to Philip Amwa. Amwa back to Samba, who clears a long one up goal and control right beautifully by Albert Amwa. Albert Amwa bearing on goal now. Options very few. Stopping his tracks though by Muhammad Ali. Impressive play from Ali Mohammed.
Yeah, but then again, I talked about Albert Amwa being found his space, and yet again he's found his space. What happens is that when Kotoko play out from the back, they draw out men, they try to press, and then they go long trying to find men in midfield, and then again similar ball to Albert Samuel. This time around he was crowded by Akratfo players and lost out there.
Mohamed Kamara, the goalkeeper for Kotoko, back to goal today after he was replaced for second game against Heart of Lions, but he's back in goal again now. Was considered ready. 4-4-4-1 from Mohamed Kamara. And the coaching staff are living at him on the sideline.
After surveying his options, he decided to go finding the left back Patrick Isiedu, and it was too high for Isiedu.
Throw it for Asafu on the right side, so picked up by guess who? Yao Amankwa Bev. Reminds me of Amankwa Bev so much. Amankwa Bev finds Hussein slipped, the ball has gone out of touch for a throw-in for Kotoko on the left side. Patrick Asiedu controls and throws one in. Ball headed by Amankwa, back in by Entry. Finds Kampoku now to Philip Amwa. Amwa finds Entry. The back was difficult, but he controlled it and blocked out though. On the ball upon Afran. He finds Muhammad Ali, who now finds Abdul Karim. Karim is for Africa. Beautiful pass from him. Strong. Looking for the run of either Duku or Kakari Martin. But the pass straight he goes to Kamara instead of Kotoko. Whoa! You be careful on the back. The Kotoko must be careful at the back. Ball in Hasbukau. Again, strong play there from Osayesibi. Carry on the ball now for Hasbukau. Kakari still, he has men on him. Kakari on the ball. Oh, that was a poor one from Kakari Martin.
Good team trying to go into to put the ball in space. He wanted to go in. I mean, with what the players had the past few days, you can't blame him for that. He wanted to take the play on, but then good defending from Tomasa ASANTE KOTOKO.
Great defending there from Amankwa Bev again, doing the ball of the player. Duku is going on goal again now, but keeper Kamara is out. And a save for the Porcupine Warriors.
One good characteristic of Kamara is that he times the ball so well. You can see there good timing from him, and he made sure he grabbed the ball and he beat the man, but never a foul. And good play from goalkeeper Kamara.
Kamara, impressive. Sometimes, just sometimes, he can lose his head. Saibu will locate Samba to Hilary Adabo. Adabo on the ball now for Kotoko in midfield. Goes into Philip Amwan. Amwan kept a beautiful play from Amwan, trying to release Sakadauda. Keep the ball in play, or no, it did not. How the ball has gone for a throw-in for Asante.
Brilliant play from Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. You see the likes of Lee coming down to receive the ball, and you can see Philip Amwa also moving a bit deep to receive the ball. In the moment he received the ball, brilliant pass over the defense of Kasoko, but then this time around the ball went out for him. Temporary hold up players down.
Player is down for Kasoko, temporary hold up here. Again, looks like it's Duku again. He may just not be fit enough to continue the action here. The goal scorer for Kasoko, Frank Abora Duku. He has had a number of challenges on him and seems to be suffering from some pain. There he is on the pressure now, taken out of the field, and I can see some football players warming up.
Preventable. I don't know if it was intentional, but then a good goal from
the goal scorer will be going out very soon. He cannot continue the action. So Frank Duku, the goal scorer, look at the goal he scored there. Ran past Zakaria Husseini, and with his left foot, a calm and a cool finish to get the opening goal, but cannot continue the action. So he's off. He's off, and coming on is the ever dangerous Hamza Issa. So Hamza is coming on for Frank Duku, who has gone out with an injury. So Hamza on for Frank Duku. Striker out, striker in.
Well, I think that very sad one for him not to be able to continue. He's been lively, especially with ever since he joined the Phobians, he's shown why they pay so much money for him. We don't know how much he paid for him, but then I think he's done so well, especially the games that he's played so far. You might not see so much of him, but when it comes to putting the ball into the net, he's been able to do that. Let's see if Hamza Issa can live up to the standard set by Frank Duku.
The last time Hamza played against Kotoko, you guys can know what he did. He scored against Mohamed Kamara at Crossport Stadium. Can't he replicate save though? 27 minutes done in the first half. Still 1-0 for Atoko. Kamara rolls one down, pressed, and so he's played the ball and out for a throw in. And look at the bench of Kotoko and the coach Hamza Obin. He cannot believe it.
Well, I tell you that they still want to play out from the back, and I think obviously instructions from the coach to play out from the back, and then again instructions from Atoko as well to press them high. And when they do press them high, you don't have the composure to play out from the back, then you need to go long.
Throw in for Kotoko. The 4-1 again from Kakari Martin. He's easily rocked the ball. So throw in it is for the Kotoko side. Patrick Asiebi goes all the way back to again Kamara. Kamara finds Zakaria Hussein. Zakaria with a clearance headed down by Saka. Babadawak loses and has no 4-1 from Issa Hamza. Entry on the ball of Kotoko. It's pass looking for the run of Kokoku. Back to entry. He now finds Albert Amwa. Amwa was looking for the run of Philip Amwa, but ball blocked. And the back on the ball now through upon Afani, looking for the run of Hamza Issa. Respect to that ball though will obviously be Samba who guided out of touch for a goal kick for Kotoko.
Well, right after the goal, we saw the Porcupine Warriors make some incursions coming in, showing desire to get an equalizer. And after that, it's been a series of mistakes in defense for them. And I think it's one thing that they need to work on. I mean, the GHALCA top 4 is an opportunity for them to learn from their mistakes. But then it is clear that they want to play out from the back. They have the men to do so. Just that sometimes they need more composure, to control the ball and prevent some of these mistakes. If not, South Africa needs sides who have sharper attackers. They might concede a lot of goals.
Top 4 action for Kotoko has not been the best this season. 3 games. They've lost 2 already and are trailing in this game. Not too exciting times for the Warriors ahead of their campaign in Africa. Throwing for Atoko. Philip. Yawa Mankwa Befi. Mankwa Befi. Shot but effective. Gets the ball to midfield. To a power funny. Attack breaks down. On the ball now is entry for Kotoko. Spreading play beautifully. He finds Albert Amwa in midfield now. So deep in his own house. Albert to the right side now. To Shaibu. Controls the ball. Plays the ball on looking for Amwa. The ball is cleared by Osei Sibe. And it drops and controlled now by Samba O'Neal. To Zakaria Hussein on the right side now. Husseini on the ball still. He finds Shaibu. Shaibu goes in for beautiful play from Shaibu. He goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for the Porcupine Warriors.
Shaibu is a gem in defense for the Porcupine Warriors. Trust me, he's secured that right back position. Defends very well. Moves again. Has some good crosses. And his ability to come in field. Can even play with the right leg, the left leg, right foot and left foot. I think that he's a big addition to that defense of ASANTE KOTOKO.
Husseini goes in field and finds Hilary Adabo now. Adabo to Samba, who spreads to the left side now. He finds Saka, but the attack was too strong. And pressed that ball, Mankwa Befi. Recovered briefly there from Saka. And that's when infringement for Atoko. Kakari Martin brought down by Patrick Asiedu. An infringement for the Phobians. That's Mankwa Befi again. Mankwa Befi. As always, present and place on the wall. The sideline is warming up for Atoko.
The jacket, giving American vibes here, you know.
Goal kick, free kick for Atoko, and Asante Benjamin shot one taking. He finds Muhammad Ali. Ali goes in field now. He looks up for options. Good play for him. He finds Mensah. Mensah finds George Baku. Back to Mensah now. The ball, well, Mensah on the ball, but ball out of touch already. Even if the ball entered the back of the net, it will not count. Goal kick for Kotoko.
Good defending once again from Shaibu Abubakar. You can see him there. Very sure that he didn't even get a touch on the ball, but then the spaces he closed with Ransford, made sure that the ball went out of play to the goal kick for the
Strong defending there from Shaibu. Ball in the area of Atafuk already. Pampuku on it. It's left out, cleared now by Opon Afrani. Headed powerfully in again by Samba. Samba finds Saka to Essiedu. Essiedu on the ball still. Looking for the run of Pampuku, but nobody in particular as is fairly controlled there by Benjamin Asare.
The Benjamin Asare really need to see any action from him, and Kotoko need to get some shots. I mean, they need to come alive into this game, and they're getting some of the midfield action right, but then trying to find the attackers have been an issue. And there again, they win another ball in midfield, Albert Amwa, and then the final delivery.
Ball drops Kampuku now. In the box he goes. He finds Philip Amwa on the ball, and he shoots and is blocked and cleared by Yao Amankabe for Atofo. A chance for Kotoko, but we don't make any meaningful meaning out of that. Albert Amwa so deep in midfield today. Looks for Essiedu on the left side. Essiedu on the ball now. Good shot coming in, but nice out for a goal kick for Atofo. Mohamed Ali rolls one down to Osei Esibi. Osei Esibi on the ball for Atofo. Goes in to find his man. That's Hamza. He's a goal from entry, but if that's your fan improvement.
Not a beautiful one according to referee Reginald.
Absolutely. He looks good in my eyes. There it is. Well, it was a bit hard.
Yeah, he went through the player. He obviously got the ball, but they have to go through the player.
Top there. The right forward by the referee. Reginald Collins Amwa getting it right on the location. Free kick for Atofo. And as always, you will see the man Ransford Mensah around. He's a man for free kicks and corner kicks. Derek Bako. Mensah with a long ball into the box now. Headed, but ball drops and still saved there by Kamara Mohamed, who goes down now to Philip Amo. Amo on the ball now. His pass is good. Entry gets to the ball first now. Forward the ball. Entry on the ball now. Cross comes in from Entry. Too long across. Too strong across. And out for a throw in. Poor one from him on Entry.
Well, I mean, you could see the idea there. He wanted to send it in and find Saka Dauda, but then he overhit it and went out of play. But then for me, I feel that he could have had other options right from when the ball got to him. He could have lifted his head and then gave a one-time pass, but this time his decision making was a poor one.
I'm sure you saw it. I can't say it. Well, it's some of the fans.
Yes, football.
Throwing pass to folk. Yaman Carver, he throws one in. I see this on the ball now. I see this seems to have pushed them, so Brinkman award the Kotoko for a push on I see you in there by Kotoko Pili. And fast one. Kotoko on the ball now to Shaibu. Shaibu's pass straight to Philip Amo. I'm back to Shaibu. Shaibu on the right side. And he go past his man. Yes, he does so. Good play from Shaibu. Ball clear to and out for a throw.
You know, Shaibu is not just writing a good report for himself, in the presence of coach Tito, but then he is doing it for the other clubs as well. And then, of course, even doing it for the national team. He's a revelation at right back for the Porcupine Warriors.
Saka on the ball for Kotoko now. Saka, a man on him. Cross is blocked by the Phobians, and Hamza Isa on the ball now for Arsenal. Hamza Isa trying to outwit his colleagues, he cannot. He has however won an infringement for his efforts. Looking for Arsenal. Hamza Isa joined the Phobians on the the other right side. And has been ever present for Arsenal for about 2 or 3 seasons now.
The Phobian through and through, he believes rainbow colors. But I think 37 minutes of play time, and that's found people there being attended to. Obviously, head injury, and in moments like this, you don't force yourself to go on. And it was just right that you had to call the medics to come to his aid and give him some rest.
We don't want any issues of concussions in here. So poor kick from Benjamin Asari, throw in for Kotoko. Asiedu picks the ball up, throws one down to Adabo, Kelari midfield, hands on beautifully. Adabo on the ball for Kotoko, options very few. Picks one up in entry with a good ball. Kampoku shoots one and it is easily saved there. The linesman's flag is up offside against Kampoku.
One nice, brilliant 1-2 from Emmanuel Entry and Kwame Poku, but then I think Emmanuel Entry delayed the pass a bit, and Kwame Poku was in motion or was a yard ahead and offside against the Warriors. But then gradually they're building up, just that maybe it's just at the end of the second half. They should have come some 10 minutes ago and maybe they would have had that shot on.
Long ball headed out by Samba O'Neill and out for a throw-in. Throw-in it is for Accra Atsofo, Yao Amankwa Befi. You recall there was a Yao Amankwa Befi some time back. Out driver for Atsofo, and he is Yao Amankwa Befi. With the ball for Atsofo, he throws one down to Abdul Karim. Back to Amankwa Befi, back to Karim again now. Wow. Back straight down for Atsofo on the ball, Hilary Adabo. Looking for Kampoku. On the ball now though is Saka, Dauda on the ball, passes poor, and back on the ball though, finds entry. Good ball from him looking for Kampoku, and the clearance comes in from Gersu, Mohammed Ali, never calm defender, very calm on the ball always. Karim clears his line for Hasselborg and out to go for a throw.
Good defending yet again. Play from the ASANTE Kotoko. They are able to find Manon in that 10th position, and when you're able to find him there, he's able to lay the passes. When you make the runs, you get the pass to you, but good defending from Mohammed Ali.
Mohammed Ali is Zakaria Husseini. He finds Samba O'Neill. Samba on the ball for the fabulous fatality. Looks for options. Press to the right side to Shaibu. Obaka, Shaibu on the ball now. Again, so it goes past one man. Shaibu goes in for 4 passes from Shaibu. Karim on the pass to he finds George Paku. Paku goes in full down to a power front. Who finds Mohammed Ali. Ali to runs for Mensa. Mensa on the ball now. He goes in full again now to play from Mensa. Leaving his money in his track. 4 passes from the door. Attack breaks down. On the ball now is Adabo. He has to go back. He does so. Hilary on the ball still. Taking his time on the ball. Zakaria Husseini with on a day short strike, and again Hamza Obeng.
Well, I mean, over-confident and a lot of pressure on the movement. I don't think this is what they need at this moment. It should have been a passing field, and then he wanted to try it like a drastic goals that we've seen scored from that angle have come when the goalkeeper is not in post. And a lot of players were in there, but Zakaria went for the Rooney style, but went far off the goal area of goalkeeper.
Kampoku lose out, and going to come back on the ball through entry Emmanuel. He finds Adabo falling in midfield today, and the guy who's in the clearance falls in the area. Ding dong after this, the referee, the flag is up. The flag is up, so offside, and Ali indicating there must have been an arm or an elbow somewhere in there. Services play will have to go on.
Clearly offside, coming from an offside position and then coming to challenge for the ball. But then good work from one to plus.
And then because of a half, Zakaria will save it. Zakaria again. Paku on the ball now. Paku finds Frankfurt. Cross comes in now. Headed out by Asiedu. Entry on the ball with a clearance. A good one from him. He finds Kampoku. Kampoku on the ball now. He goes to the ball. He has to go back. He does so. He finds Asiedu at left back. Asiedu on the ball now. For the ball in the old house. Samba O'Neill. He comes in through. Looking for options. Very few for him. Gets one. Hilary and Dabo in midfield. Hilary on the ball still. Hilary and Dabo. What is he doing? Going past Kwama with the one from Alabo. Passes on for Kwama Guzman. Cleared by Kelvin Osei Asibe. Kelvin Osei Asibe. No nonsense defender he is prepared to.
Dabo in midfielder, Papa.
For the occasion for them. No wonder coaches started him in this game. They know the threats that ASANTE Kotoko carry. And in games like this, he showed that he has that super ability in that 1v1 situations. And then again, he's up and going.
Benjamin Asare comes on and grabs goalie for Hatsufo. The Black Stars goalkeeper, 33 years old, Black Stars goalkeeper, coming out to save it for Hatsufo, and then they play back again.
And again, that 10th position that I talked about, Kotoko finding that ball in that area and men moving forward. This time, Governor CCB was up and going.
43 minutes done. Almost time for the first 45. I tell you what, they're going to have 2 minutes by the time in this first 45 minutes. Referee has blown for an infringement. For after hook, because the SCB finds Muhammad Ali. He's been falling in love with that partner. The SCB and Muhammad Ali for after hook. Record of Mensa. Good ball from him to Hussein. Flick the ball on, but nobody but as Kamara is out to save his goalie from the ball.
For me, I think that the new parent, new player Muhammad Ali, and a lot of Hatsufo fans have been talking about that. Well, I mean, a lot of tests ahead of them. Let's see if they can handle. But it's still early days yet. But they can still come back strongly into this game. We've seen them in the President's Cup. The first half, they played very well. Hatsufo were up ahead. Kotoko came back strongly in the second half to do well. So a lot of conversation would go in at that halftime team talk from Abdul Karim Zito, because they've done it against the Phobians before. They can do it again. But so far, it has been a good game from both sides.
Both sides have played impressively. Last time the two teams met, the pattern was similar. Half scored the first goal in the first half, but from recess, Kotoko came in, scored 2 more goals in 2 minutes, and the game ended 2-1 at Accra Sports Stadium. 44 minutes played, almost 45. Half lead 1-0 against Kotoko. In midfield, on the ball is Hussein. Good ball from him, releasing Takari Martin on the right side. Takari on the ball now for Kotoko. Hatsufo goes for man. He has to go back with that, so he finds Afani, who now finds Karim. He's really free. Afani gets the ball to Paco. Afani with a chance. Afani still. What is he doing? Hussein with a shot, and he misses the post by 7 inches from Mohammed Hussein. Karim with a good turn. Paco got the ball back to him, and the pass from Karim again. Hussein with a shot, just flying past the uprights.
Brilliant understanding from this Hatsufo team. I told you that when a team grows under a new coach who has a certain style of play, when they progress, when they begin to understand, you see that thing from him. And this was a brilliant setup from the Hatsufo fans. Just that the final shot went across, obviously coming off his weak foot, but then again, brilliant play from the Phobians.
Hatsufo are getting control now. Hussein on the ball for Hatsufo. He finds Karim Abdul. Now to Karim Martin. Amankabe instead. Back to Hussein in midfield. He now finds a phone. Afrani. Good ball to Issa. That will break down as Hilary gets to the ball first. Hilary finds Saka to Entry. Entry looking for options and clearly offside against Albert Amoa. Clearly offside.
Yeah, he was offside. Looking at the yards offside. Yes, but then that's what happens when you're desperate to get an equalizer.
So 46, approach to 47, and after the referee blowing anytime from now. Hatsufo lead 1-0 against Kotoko. Ball switch to the right side. Playing, Hatsufo got back on the ball now. Lawrence comes in from Hilary Adabo, out for a throw-in for Hatsufo. And referee Reginald Collins Amoa has blown for the end of the first 45 minutes. The flag will fly high. The rainbow color colors will fly high. Hatsufo up 1-0 45 minutes against their fierce rivals, Kotoko.
It was a good game, and both teams have had moments in possession. Have had some understanding, great understanding. We saw the greatest chance falling due to the problems in there. And then congratulations to them. They've done well, but then I think that Kotoko themselves have also shown that they have what it takes to get back into this game. Have had some brilliant chances as well. Let's see what the coaches will tell the team in the second half. If Karim Zito will bring that fire that we saw in the present the last time they met, and they came back strongly to some displays. They need to calm down their nerves and avoid mistakes at the background. But then for the other fans, they can go on and jubilate at this moment.
So that's the end of the first 45 minutes here. Hasselfolk 1, Kotoko 0. Goal scored by Frank Abora Duku. We'll be back in the next 15 or so minutes.
Alright, so that's the story there in the first half at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's Accra Hasselfolk leading by a goal to nil against the Kumasi ASANTE Kotoko. Duku getting that beautiful goal there. So there you see it. This was how the goal came about. And then nutmegging Kamara there in the very first half. It started early, and then that's the story so far. So you're back here in the studios. I'm still here with the legends. I'm talking about Yao Mankwa Meku and Eric Bequin. So let me start with the Yao Mankwa Meku. The way he said thank you, he's expecting, he needs to talk first. But Eric Bequin says the first half your mama musaso, but it's not over yet. That's the story. Anyway, Amava, expecting this in the first half?
Yes, the expectation is very high. And the players have also awarded that kind of space. One, indecision, communication, and organization, concentration as well. That is what Hasselfolk use that opportunity to punish Kotoko. Because looking at the center backs, they should have communicated. I'm going, or I'm staying, or let me have that, a challenge. But then they were all watching, and so fortunately for us, we used that opportunity to punish them. I think the goalkeeper also delayed in the post. Kamara delayed in the post. He should have attacked the ball immediately. He saw that his center defenders were catch on guard. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I think kudos to Hasselfolk players. I like their confidence. I like their demeanor. I like their approach that they have executed so far. And for me, I think they should have had more goals. For me, it should have been 2-3 goals. But then maybe the one it's manageable, and you're going to make sure in the second half, because normally if you watch has games now in the top 4, the second half they also come up strongly. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I'm hoping that with that confusion in Kotoko setup, we will just utilize those mistakes of Kotoko and then punish them with that.
Eric, what are they not getting right? If you're a player, would you say that there probably might be something in the dressing room, that there's something really not going on well? Is there a problem, or what is really not going right?
My team was actually the team in the year, and I thought some of this and the year. If you are over yes, I'm young to
And defenders are afraid to take responsibility. Because the ball that failed at their back, we should have even done something to the ball before even getting to Kamara. You see, but he caught them watching. So, it's hard time Kotoko players, the team that they're playing, and especially the velocity of this kind of magnitude of this game. You don't have any excuse. But for what they are playing, they can't even initiate 5 passes. 5 passes, they can't. So what are you in there for? Look at the composure of the Accra Hasselfolk attacking line. The last chance that came. That is it Hamza or the small boy, the shot that he played. You know, you can see that they are playing to a certain part of the coach. Scientifically, practically, everything is working for us. We should have even considered more. We should have considered more.
It was very early in the game.
Yeah, and they are not organized like the way Amankwa is. So, us is taking that advantage of them being not organized. That is what the punishment is coming from.
I think that the attacker was quick. Duku was very quick to the ball.
I think, but then there's one thing that he did, and then seriously, I'm disappointed for you to have a knock on your head and then still you choose to sit down. It's very unfortunate. You see, I don't know why today's play they don't have that sacrificial kind of mindset. But I think he sacrificed a lot because after the collision, he still played to get the goal before he came out. No, it was after. No, it was after the goal. No, it was after the goal. No, it happened before. The knock, yeah, he had it at the back of the side.
After the goal.
No, it was after the goal. No, he scored before he had the knock from the camera. Yes.
Then he had to go.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the knock. That's the knock that he knocked. But when he went to the bench, if you were watching the bench, they were putting eyes. Understand? You see, understand? That's what happened. He did his best. You see, when we played, the President's Cup, it's the same thing that happened. And I was giving a typical example that Asari was having malaria. That is one. And two, during the game, Asibe, they said he had an arm, whatever. And then he also just sit down. First thing, we lost the match. That's why I say we gave that cap to Kotoko. We lost the match. First of all, from camp. Immediately, Asari is not in our post. We have problem. So 40% lost already. And then Asibe, who is now our strong man in our defense, also went out.
So uncle.
Exactly. Who is your nephew as well? so imagine. And then Asibe also went out. So 70% lost. And immediately, those that I was watching the match, I told them, there were problems. Within 3 minutes, and the goals started coming down. So what I'm trying to say is, and this time we were 4 minutes. Yeah. Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is that immediately as defenders, you lose concentration. You have a problem. And this is what I'm talking about. They couldn't communicate, they couldn't organize the responsibility to respond outside. Exactly. So for me, what I'm saying is that when there are some crucial matches, you don't afford to kind of, the platform that you are finding yourself. You should not let things go like that. Because for me, if Asari even if Asari is dying, our time, Sanaji was my roommate. So if you tell me, I'm about challenging match, I cannot keep. You will not keep on. No, he knows what. He will not keep on.
Abdul Karim.
What is work?
What do you want him to do?
Thank you. I want to.
They gave me you. But for the person, they gave me
other colleagues.
I'm say go to be in Bob Papa Benama. They've been you.
Therefore, if Asari is dying, you should be the coffin and no, you see, it's very serious. Put a place in the pool. Because Asari's coffin alone, Opoku and Albert see Asari's coffin alone. It's scary. You know what I'm saying? So you don't afford to say malaria, therefore you will not come and keep. And that is what this guy has done. That a knock on your head. Yes, as God was applied on his head. Yes, but then boss, this match you have to die a little bit for the pass of hope. That's what I'm coming from. One thing we need to understand now, even the referees have been real when it comes to collision. When it says that one has a problem, it's a collision. It's a knock. I wish we can get the exactly the 50-50 ball that we have. No, it's not a 50 ball. So guys, we'll definitely go for the beat. But then let's quickly go over to Mo Shaban. I think he's brought the drawing board. He wants to do something a few on it. So Mo, carry us through and then let's find out what you have for viewers.
Yeah, so I want to do this exercise with the legend Yaman. We'll look at the statistical aspect of the game. and let's not forget that before the start of the game, I said Hartford and Didi Dramani have scored each of their games.
What a player and what a game and what
we are waiting to score. But then Frank Iburaduku scored for Hartford in his first game, and again he's managed to score again for Hartford anytime he starts. So an advantage for the Phobians. It's been a while that they've signed a striker who is a good coach. He signed from Vision FC, and last season he did not score so many goals, and it became a debate. A lot of people were talking about Frank Iburaduku, that a striker that scored 3 goals in the just ended season, how was he going to fit in the Hartford setup? But the coach really knew what he wanted to do with Frank Iburaduku. Now, let's not forget that the last time Didi played against Kotoko as a Hearts coach, he scored the first goal in the second half. Kotoko equalized and won by 2 goals to 1. So for the second time, Didi Dramani is scoring the first goal against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm sure when we go to the drawing board in the dressing room, he's going to tell the boys, this time we need to avoid conceding that 2 consecutive goals we did in the President's Cup. I'm sure that is going to be the discussion in the dressing room. Now, we go back to 1980 to 1982. It was when Kotoko dominated against Hartford, and it was 7 consecutive games when Hartford failed to win 1. But then this time it's 6 consecutive games. Let me take legend through it. We spoke about it. We will have to make emphasis. The 2023-24 season, before that, 2022-23 first leg ended in a draw 0-0. Second leg 1-0 for Hartford. Then Kotoko took over. The 2023-24 3-2 in the first round, 2-0 in the second half. And then Mukwala scored in the first round. Scored again in the second round twice. And so he had 4 goals against Hartford that season. Then the following season, which was last season, ASANTE KOTOKO won the first round, and then the second round at the Accra Sports Stadium ended in a draw, and that was when Coach Abdul Karim Zito took over the team. Then they won in the Democracy Cup and also in the President Cup. 6 matches, 5 wins for Kotoko, 1 draw. And if Hartford are able to win this game, then they are going to break that chains that in 1980 to 1982, Kotoko dominated 7 consecutive games without Hartford winning even 1 in all competitions. So we are looking at how the records is going to go this time around. Now let's look at the drawing board. The goal, we saw 15 passes build up to that goal. And the question is that, what was Zakaria Hussein and Samba O'Neill doing at the back? So we look at Kotoko, we look at Hartford. Now the build-up was smooth, and so we looked at how they build up to the goal, and so this is the ball, and so we're looking at how Hartford were going to play. They were going to make an impact in the game. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, we saw their back four. We spoke about it. We knew that Patrick Esiedu was going to play from the left, then Shaibu from the right, Samba O'Neill, and then Zakaria Hussein as 2 centre backs. Zakaria joined Kotoko from Brekum Chelsea, and he has been the captain of Brekum Chelsea, so well experienced. Samba, this is his 2nd season with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We look at how Hartford built up to the goal, and it was interesting to see how the Phobians managed to get the advantage over their opponents, and so it was really a difficult one, and the Phobians had the advantage over their opponents. They built up 15 passes, and so we saw something like this. It started from the left side where Hartford dominated the header. He brought the ball back to the midfield. He went back again. He moved decided to lob the ball to Abdul Karim. He brought the ball in and a pass to Frank Iburaduku, and that was the final pass. We're looking at how Frank Iburaduku was going to convert that chance, and the big debate how to manage to build that to that goal. 15 passes from goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara, who gave that long ball, and so when Mohamed Kamara gave that long ball to Hartford, then Hartford left back, Ransford Mensah took over the ball, decided to make a pass here, then he came to the midfield, dominated. Then Frank Iburaduku was already in the around the goal area of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But we asked the question, the two centre backs,
the two centre backs who were defending these people, the two centre backs of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. What were they doing? They had the opportunity, but Frankie Budaduku was very fast, very smart, and he has been the player for Heartofuk. But then credit to Abdul Karim, he's managed to control the midfield for Heartofuk. If you look at the Heartofuk Kotoko President's Cup, the biggest issue of Heartofuk has been number 6, and so the player to control the game, for Hussein and Paku George to take charge of the game. And for the first time in 2 seasons, I don't know if the legends will agree with me, Heartofuk are playing without any pressure at their defense. Anytime Hearts is playing, is either Kevin Osesibe the man of the match, Benjamin Asari the best player, Kevin Osesibe man of the match. This time it is open, the midfield of Heartofuk controlling the game. But again, I'm sure the legends will agree that the 2 wing backs are key in their performance, and that is why Hearts have more men in the middle.
All right, so let's enjoy the second half action. When we come back, we'll do more of the analysis.
On GH1, and we are underway. Benjamin Asari straight into action. Clears a long one into the quarter of a half, headed on by Shaibu, and he will clear it, and out he has gone for a throw-in. Kotoko down or trail Heartofuk 1-0 from the first 45 minutes. Question though is, can the Warriors bounce back, or the Phobians carry on and win this game here at the UG Stadium?
Well, in their past games, especially in the Ghana Premier League, Kotoko have shown to be one of the teams who have emerged as a comeback team, and in recent times, especially even they did it against the Phobians. So if it is about the ability, yes, they have the ability to do it, but then the composure and at what time can they do it, that would be our question. So let's see how it goes up. But then for now, Heartofuk have started right on the high foot and win a free kick right in the half of the Porcupine Warriors.
Free kick for Heartofuk, and it came from a push like you saw from Marl entry. The shots and Henry Kamara Mohammed will get his wall ready for this free kick. A 3-man wall being formed by Kamara, Saka, Asiedu, and Entry. Human wall formed. Then behind the ball for Heartofuk is 2 men. Zakari with a chip. Good one. Chance for Heartofuk. That was a chance for the FCB. Oh my word. Free opportunity for Muhammad Ali instead. And he was caught in 2 minds. And chance goes.
They are in that why.
Great
Street in the Mediatopia too.
Yes, and of course, Heartofuk. One thing I've realized about them is that they just don't want to send the long balls in, but then they try to have a set play, something from their training ground.
Albert Sama on the ball now, cross coming in from him. As he slips, the cover to play the ball though. And finally has been given a big boost there by Abdul Karim. Straight to Kotoko's half, and O'Neal finds Kamara. Kamara rolls the ball back to Samba. O'Neal. Samba on the ball now for the Warriors. So live on GH1 TV, live on Star FM. We're streaming live also on YouTube. If you're watching us around the globe, super classic what you are witnessing here. Kotoko down 1-0 against Heartofuk. Philip Amo on the ball now. Long one across from him. Headed powerful goal by Yao Amankwa Betty. He finds Karim. People play from Martin Kakari. Back to Abdul Karim. Carry on the ball now. Goes in full to Hamza Issa. Issa on the ball now. A ball declared beautifully there by Samba O'Neal for the Porcupine Warriors.
When Heartofuk have a lot of space, that we have winning runners and the ability to find their colleagues in that one formation, and it is good football. Even any applause from the fans here. So the great football from Heartofuk, and now the Porcupine Warriors themselves have resorted to the long balls, trying to find men who are making the run.
Shaibu goes in. It's an infringement for Kotoko. Shaibu, Abubakar, and a yellow card flash to Ransford Mensah. There it is, Shaibu. So he's full of energy, confident on the ball. Took there.
How the Porcupine Warriors would have this one. What minds do they have? What plans do they have? Because we've also seen some brilliant set plays from the Phobians, maybe the Porcupine Warriors would have one of their own, and then of course confirmation of that yellow card. The Opoku again in tete-a-tete with entry.
Can entry Emmanuel, who is there behind the ball with Esiedu, work some magic. Reminds me of the early 2000s when Kotoko had Steven Tiko drawing the we're good to go here. Hussein and Paco are in the wall for Hartlepool. Esiedu and entry. Who will it be? Looks like entry with the ball. Good one. It drops in area still though. Headed out there by SCB. Referee has blown for an infringement for high foot against Kotoko's Samba O'Neill.
Good one. We talked about them taking advantage of their set pieces, and I think that it was a great one. The ball came in, heads went up, just that the defensemen were up to the task, and then the rebound from the captain, well, overhead kick went, and
Karim Zito, pensive. Meanwhile, Hassa bringing on substitution. Abdul Karim out. Rafael Amponsa has come on. Rafael Amponsa was so impressive when these two sides met in the President's Cup for Hartlepool. He's back in action, replacing Abdul Karim, who has had a very decent game, if you ask me. Benjamin has had a long kick-off. Benjamin Asari, the Black Stars #1 goalkeeper, 33 years old. He rolls one down. He locates Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe with a long kick-off field. Headed powerfully out there by Zakaria Fuseni. Out for a throw-in for the Phobians.
Well, I think that we've seen that introduction of Rafael Amponsa into the fold of the Phobians, and it tells you the intentions of the coach. And I won't be surprised if Coach Abdul Karim Zito would make a substitution of his, because he needs a goal and he needs it very fast.
David Opon finally with a beautiful play there. He finds Kakari Martin, and ball be cleared though by Esiedu for a throw-in for Hartlepool. Martin Kakari being marshaled there by Patrick Esiedu. He's not leaving him even an inch. Yao Amankwabe picked the ball up for the throw-in. He throws one down looking for Hamza. Isa will turn his right inside out. Cross comes in, blocked though, and out for a corner kick for Hartlepool.
Another set piece situation for the Phobians. Let's see how they tackle this. But then I talked about our coach Karim Zito bringing on men, and you see some of the substitutes they're warming up, waiting to get onto the field of play.
Corner kick for Hartlepool, and they have got men in the box to look for. Kakari, I see Hamza and the others in the box already. And I see Opon Afane with Osei Sibi also in the box for Hartlepool. Can they work some magic? And the referee will take hold on. He'll have a word or two with a few players. Kakari Martin and the goalkeeper, Kamara. George Paku behind the ball for Hartlepool. Paku George. On the corner duties for Hartlepool. The referee's having some words with the players in the box. So he has called Philip Amo, having a few words with him as he's marshalling. Upon goes in now. Good one from Paku. It drops, and referee says play should go on. Ball now with Rafael Amponsa. Cross comes in from him. Ball's headed on. A chance for Hartlepool. What a save there from Kamara. The shot from Karim Martin, it was a half volley and a brilliant save from Kamara. Look at it again.
And another cross sent into the box from Rafael Amponsa. And after it was flipped on, well, it fell to him. It was just right. And then he hit it. And then brilliant goalkeeping from Kamara. Good positioning. And he was right there to keep the score at 1-0.
Corner kick for Hearts of Oak again. Yeah, pushing for the second goal in this encounter. And Paco again with a delivery. Good one. And headed out by Samba O'Neill, flicked on again by Kotoko, and the shot comes in, but that will be wasteful as Out has gone for a goal kick to Kotoko. That was Yao Amankwa Belfi with that final shot. Goal kick for Kotoko. Kamara Mohammed says, all of you move up. He comes in now with the big boot. Headed to by Calvin Osayesibi. Headed back in there, and ball drops to Hilary Adabo. On the ball for Kotoko. He finds entry Emmanuel. Entry to the left side, now he goes. He finds Saka Dauda. Saka on the ball still. He comes back. Turn the ball for the Fabulous team. He now finds Asiedu to entry. Entry's touch is too strong. But entry is good enough for Asiedu instead. He gets back to the ball now. In the box he goes. Cross comes in from Asiedu. It drops and will be cleared by Opoa Fanny for Hasselfolk. Kotoko back on the ball again now through entry. He now finds Samba O'Neill. O'Neill goes for Fama with ease. O'Neill shoots from distance and he rolls to the cool or safe hands of Benjamin Asare.
I mean, good play from the Porcupine Warriors at this moment, and you actually see that some men coming into the box. They just need a lot of men in the box because the crosses have started coming in. When they can get more men into the box, trust me, they might get the equalizer soon.
Philip Amo controls the ball on the left side now. He has a man on him. Philip Amo goes back. He finds Shaibu. Shaibu Bakar has to go again. He does so. Can he get to that ball? Yes, he can. Shaibu on the ball still. Will he get a cross in? He's trying to approach his opponent. Cannot. Ball won by Ransport Mensah. But I think we lose out. Amo gets the ball. Shaibu. Shaibu on the ball now. Shaibu shoots one. And over the upright the ball goes. That was a chance in a million. And the Kotoko official cannot believe his eyes. Look at it again now. Shaibu on the ball in the box. He had ample time to pick a spot or cross the ball, chose to go for a shot, and way off target.
Well, I mean, after the great work he's done, Shaibu, especially on that right side, taking on the defender and then winning the ball back even after losing it, he received the pass from Amo. All he had to do was just square it to the striker. Opoku was right in front of him. He went for glory again, and then he missed it wide.
Kotoko picking up the pieces gradually. They seem to be playing and are playing well, actually, I should say. Ball cut out there by Ransport Mensah. And out the ball from Amponsa will be for a throw-in for Kotoko.
Well, it seems that Hearts of Oak are a bit all over the place at this moment, and in moments like this is where Kotoko would need to gather some composure, put themselves together, and then find the right passes. If they're able to do that, they may get the equalizer. We saw that happen in the President's Cup. I think by 60th minute they had equalized that goal, and before the 65th minute we saw them leading 2-1. So if they really want to come back into this game, well, I think that they need to keep composure and find the right passes.
Zakaria Hussein gets the ball to Saka, but Saka cannot control that ball. He's gone out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. You're live on GH1 TV, live also on our radio platforms, Ultimate FM in Kumasi, Empire FM in Takrady Second D, and also on Star FM here in Accra and beyond. An infringement awarded to the Fabulous team for dangerous play on Saka Dauda. And Yaman Kwabbefi needs to get up, but he says my knee stays down though. There it is, the replay of that incident. He jumped over Saka Dauda and caught him terribly. But he's still down. The medical team are there, and substitution being done by Kotoko, affected by Kotoko. Seth Kojo is coming on for the man who just went down. Dauda Saka out, Kojo in for Kotoko. There he is. He's run his socks off. Dauda Saka is out, replaced by Seth Kojo, who will go to midfield.
and you can just see him in communication with Entry there, telling Entry that now the 10th position is yours. Have a lot of space in front and in front of the midfield and behind the strikers.
So it means Albert Amwa has moved to the left side of the wing. Entry goes behind Kampoku. Kotoko will lose out. Has to put on the ball now through Takeri Martin. Wow. Goes past his man, but left the ball behind. Throwing for Kotoko. Ball thrown in. Albert Amwa on the ball now. Challenged there powerfully by Kelvin Osesibe, who has thrown the ball and has cleared it out for Hatsufuk straight to Kotoko. And Dabo will find Samba. Samba spreads it beautifully. Looking for the run of Philip Amo. Amo on the ball and for Kotoko. Amo on the ball. Tries to go past his man, but cannot. And ball has been won there by Mensah, Rafael Mensah. Ransford Mensah rather has won it for Hatsufuk.
Good defending from him. He stole, he was very resolute, and then he made sure that Amo didn't get past him. If he had got past him, trust me, Amwa and Opoku lacking in the box, hoping to just pounce on that pass, but a good defending from Mensah.
You're live on GH1 TV. 30 minutes of action left in this game. Super clash in top 4 football. Hatsufuk 1, Kotoko 0. Entry. He finds Albert Amoa. Flag stays down. Amo on the ball now for Kotoko. Cross comes in from him, looking for the run of Amo. A ball headed out by Ransford Mensah for a throw in for Kotoko.
He hits another cross again. 3 men in the box, and you could see our coach, assistant coach Hamza Obeng, calling for more men into the box even before the cross was sent in. If they really want to get a goal, they need to get men into the box because the crosses are not bad at all.
Shaibu on the ball now, and the cross, I must say, was not bad. Out for a goal kick for Hatsufuk.
Difficult second half for Shaibu he's had, especially, but in brilliant first half too.
He needs to pick up from where he left the first half performance. Perhaps back in the dressing room, he needs to go for it ASAP. Benjamin Asarido rolls one down to Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe, as always, looks for options. Long one from him, headed down by Dabo. Dabo gets the ball to Mensah for Hatsufuk. He finds Hussein. Hussein now gets the ball to Ransford Amponsa. Poor pass from him, throwing for Kotoko. Esibe picks the ball up for the Pavlos team. Long throw from him, headed powerfully by Esibe. Ball dropped to Albert Amoa on the left side. Amoa finds Zakaria Hussein. Hussein, he will locate Samba O'Neill. O'Neill on the ball now for the Pavlos team. To the right side he goes now to Shaibu. Shaibu back to Adabo. Adabo on the ball now. Looking for the run of Kampoku, but 4-1. Kotoko back on it now. And a poor pass from Seth Kojo. And out for a throw-in. Not too sure what he was looking for.
Seth has been brought in to liberate the likes of Entry so that they can be able to move forward, and they need a calm person, and no wonder that the coach has brought Seth in to be able to calm the nerves of the players, find the right passes so that they can get more chances when they move forward.
Throw-in for Hatsufuk. Ransford Mensah, long throw from him, but it lands straight at the feet of Samba O'Neill, who balloons the ball into the Hatsufuk half. Headed powerfully by Yao Amankwa Befi. Ball drops to Emmanuel Entry with a shot on his left foot, and it flew over the upright for a goal.
Talking about decision making yet again, in positions like that, he should be finding the strikers, he should be finding his attackers, and not taking a one-time shot. And then you see the bench dejected, disappointed, and not happy at all after 62 minutes of play.
3 games for the Warriors. They have trailed in all, in fact, have lost 2 and are trailing the 3rd one against their rivals. Ball straight to Kamara Mohammed. Kotoko will be in action in Africa as well in the Confederation Cup. And they play against the Nigerian side, who are very ready for the Warriors. Long ball into the Hatsufuk half. Headed on by Yao Amankwa Befi. Befi gets the ball back from upon Afrani, and referee will blow for an infringement against Emmanuel Entry.
Yeah, I think the follow through in there from Entry, but Hamza,
or being Hamza, the
very animated in his technical area.
So he's an ex-deputy coach of Hatsufuk as well.
Yeah,
he was the assistant coach to Samuel Buedu when they let Hearts of Oak to win the Ghana Premier League and the FA Cup. Now with Kotoko. So long ball from SCB, headed out by Samba, straight to Martin Kakari. Good ball to Amankwa Befi. Befi on the ball, and he's been swept by Patrick Asiedu, who in turn has won an infringement for Kotoko.
No nonsense defending from Patrick Asiedu. He went in for the ball, he got the ball, he got up to keep playing, and then he won a foul for himself. I mean, determination. He knows that time is not on his side, and the impact of that tackle would really have a toll on the right back.
Amankwa Befi, the impact of the tackle from Patrick Asiedu, he's now feeling it. So the medical team there already on the stretcher for them to move him out. And so there he is, Amankwa Befi. And the coach of Kotoko will take the opportunity to talk to their players. Kotoko will be in action against Kwara of Nigeria in the Confederation Cup prelim stage. In fact, they'll be in action somewhere in September, 13th September and 19th September. 19th against Kwara. They need to be ready in time for that fixture. You're live on Star FM, live on Ultimate, live on GH1, throwing for the Fabulous team, thrown in by Patrick Asiedu, straight to Seth Kojo. Attack breaks down though on the boys Martin. Good pass from him, but he's been cut out there by Samba O'Neill, and straight to Kamara. Kamara to Zakaria Kusheni. Zakaria with a long kick looking for Philip Amo, but attack will break down for the Warriors. Straight to Ransford Mensah in the Kwasufo. Mensah picked the ball up now. Controlled by Adabo Hillary. Back to Adabo. 4 pass on him. The attack breaks down, but again, has also given the ball away. Good ball. Poku on a run now. Poku goes in the box. Robbie says no. Play should go on. Play does go on.
The fans are livid. And when you watch that again, I mean,
we got the ball, got to the ball first.
Got the ball, yeah.
Good clearance was SCB. Look at it. Got to the ball, fair and square.
And even the foul was outside the box.
There was no foul actually.
Or the contact was outside the box.
Got the ball clean and square and fair. So, after folk, back breaks down for the Phobians to throw in for Kotoko. Shaibu throws one in, headed on by Ransford Mensah. Straight door to Opon Afrani. Afrani finds Benjamin Asarifon. Throws the ball just left. Clears his lines. Straight to Asiedu. Referee will say, hold on. The half-foot player is down, so play is halted. And it's Kelvin Osei SCB holding on to his chest.
Well, he's a warrior, and that's a 1v1 situation. He had himself that battle, the battle that they've started right from. They are new friends. They've been old friends, old foes.
Okay, that's accident.
And this time around, Seth Kojo
ran straight into the chest of Osei.
But then thankfully he's up and doing, and the play should continue.
So drop ball situation. There Osei is fully fine, recovered. Draw ball situation for the occasion, and so referee gives the ball back to Ewan MP in midfield for Kotoko. MP finds Asiedu. Asiedu on the ball now for the Warriors. He goes back to Samba O'Neill, who's pressed play to the right side now, locating Philip Amo. Amo on the ball now for the Warriors. Philip on the ball for Kotoko. Cross is blocked. Back to Philip Amo again now. Cross comes in again. It is blocked for the second time. Amo now finds Shaibu. Shaibu back to Philip Amo. Amo has to go back. He does so to Hilary Adabo. Adabo is pushed. So free kick for the Porcupine Warriors.
Well, another set piece in there Kotoko have shown in the last 10 minutes. And I tell you that the fans of Class of Folk are sitting on pins, nails and center hooks. A lot of pressure on them. Kotoko piling so much pressure. They need to get the goal as soon as possible. To redeem themselves, to redeem their image. Obviously, they cannot go on to win this cup. But then anytime they face, trust me, they will want to make their fans happy. That is ASANTE Kotoko against Hearts of Folk.
You're live on GH1 TV. Free kick for Kotoko. Emmanuel NP. on this free kick for the Fabulous team. It will be an in-swinger. Good one comes in. Has go up, it drops. Chance there, and ball has been cleared there by Opong up front with a clearance for Hearts of Oak. Asari came off his lines and he missed it completely. Ball thrown down. Amo for touch from Amo, and ball cleared by Hussein for Hearts of Oak. Straight door to Adabo, who finds entry. Entry looking for Zakaria Husseini. He leaves it for Amo. That's Amo rather, Albert. Zakaria on the ball now. Trying to switch flank, but pull one from Zakaria out for a goal kick for Hearts of Oak.
But then you get to see that free kick again, a good cross sent in from entry. The goalkeeper came out and it was met by Zakaria. He just needed a bit of power to it and he would have been in the net. But then the bounce helped Afani, who cleared his lines one time. Again, so much pressure from the Porcupine Warriors.
But that was poor from the goalkeeper, Asari Benjamin. But substitutions at this stage for Hearts of Oak. 3 men coming on for the Phobian club. 3 strong lads coming on for Hearts of Oak. So Kwesi Asma is coming on for Hussein Mohammed. George Paco is going out as well for Hearts of Oak. George Paco going out for Hearts of Oak as well. The Phobians trying to get men with fresh energy to hold on to this lead. So they coming out. Amankwa, Emmanuel coming on for Amankwa Befi as well. So Amankwa Befi out, Amankwa Emmanuel on, Paco out, Hussein also out for Hearts of Oak. Play now resumes of Benjamin Asari to Ransford Mensah. Mensah to Ali. Ali back to Mensah. He looks up, big boot from him. And ball cleared by Zakaria Husseini. Dropped again though for Hearts of Oak. On the left side they go. Good ball. But that's a poor touch from the Phobian player. So out the ball has gone for throw-in for the Fabulous team. Kamara picks the ball up for Kotoko. He sends a long one upfield. Headed on and out of touch for a throw-in for the Phobians. So Kwesi Asma, Morana Mankwa and Aziz Adam are the players who have come on for Hearts of Oak. Throw-in taken there by Shaibu. He finds Philip Amo. Amo with a cross, good one, but Asari is out and says coolly for Hearts of Oak.
I mean, yet a real test for Asari from the Porcupine Warriors. He's yet to face a real test. But then when they keep playing like this, trust me, and keep sending balls into the box with men up front, they might get a chance. They just need to be wary at the back because they move men up front, the space is left behind, and they'll get chances like this, Hearts of Oak. And then, Kotoko would also just need to make sure that keeping the ball is a must.
Karim Martin with that final shot, flying over the upright. He seems to have moved into the central midfield position. He's gone centrally now. Karim Martin, long ball from Kamara. So he's headed powerfully there by Osei Sibe. Ball drops and first to that ball as always is Hearts of Oak, controlled by Mohammed Ali. Ali to Opong. Opong running now. Opong gets the ball outfield now. Good ball from him to Mensah. Mensah gets the ball outfield. Good ball to Mensah again for Hearts of Oak. Cross comes in from Mensah and headed powerfully there by Asiedu and out for a corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Well, space is left behind there for the Phobians to operate within, and you get to see some tight legs in the no one that the coach has brought on 3 players to make sure that they keep that energy level and can also run. And then, when the spaces are left behind, they need men to move forward and probably get a second goal or defend very well.
Corner kick for Hearts of Oak. Karim Martin, I think about the duties of George Paku. So he's going in for this corner kick. He comes in, it's an in-swinger, go to the back, Blackpool. It comes to a chance! Goal! That's all! Rafael Amposa with a goal for Hearts of Oak. Amankwa Emmanuel instead with a free header, making it 2 for ASANTE. Look at the bench, caught the money. Look at that.
Punches the skies, a game set piece situation. And you see the man who came off the bench. I told you about the essence of the substitutions. And he was right there in the pick of it. Right energy. And the cross was headed back into the mix of the action. All he needed to do was head it past goalkeeper Kamara. And a good substitution for him. And the coach, Karim Zito, is not a happy man.
He cannot be a happy man. ASANTE 2, Kotoko 0. 76 minutes played in this encounter here. Top 4, last day, last game. The Phobians are running with its fixture. Throwing though for Kotoko, thrown in by Taibu. And their fans can blame them. They are singing in the stands. They are singing, jubilating the stands. There they are. ASANTE, Rainbow Club, they are on cloud 9.
This is football made in Ghana. This is what football does to you. And trust me, we are in for good competition this season, especially with this top 4 teams, with what we've seen from this top 4 sides. ASANTE, ASANTE KOTOKO, Bibiani Gold Stars, and Pando Heart of Lions. I believe that we are in for good football in the Ghana Premier League for the 2025-2026 season.
Long ball from Zakari, but that was not too good enough. Out is gone for a throw-in for Kotoko. He was trying to release one of the new men who has come on for ASANTE. Kamara on the ball for Kotoko. Sends a long one to Albert Amwa, who has been very, very quiet by his own standards. Amwa goes in full. Amwa still. He now finds empty. That is too strong. He recovers though to win it for the Pablos team. One of them throwing the ball still. Empty Emmanuel goes down. Free kick for Kotoko.
Free kick for Kotoko. 76 minutes of play. And if anything would change about this scoreline, if we would see a draw or even probably a comeback, well, we need to start getting things right about now. And I'm talking about decision making, where Kotoko had a chance close to 20 minutes of the start of the second half, went in favor of Kotoko. Momentum was right in favor of them. They had the spaces on the wings. They had ball in midfield. They had chances that they could just lay simple passes through that we've seen coming in from the ASANTE folks. But then sometimes the decision making has been bad. And when the chance fell to the Phobians, they have, they picked it up and then they scored.
Kotoko are bringing on striker Donzo. He is coming on for Philip Amo. So Donzo on for Philip Amo. Free kick for Kotoko. Entry with that ball. Good one in field again. Headed on by Kampuku. Out for a goal kick for ASANTE.
Yeah, the ball was a bit high for him. He still made a connection, but then he went off target. And you see, Kotoko standing men up front. They will need a goal to just make things look a bit calm for their fans. But then for ASANTE, who have not beaten Kotoko in a very long time, this is a good victory for them and their fans.
Live on Star FM in Accra, on Ultimate in Kumasi, on Empire in Takoradi, and live on GH1 TV. So Kotoko with the ball in their own half now through Kamara Mohammed. He now finds Zakaria Husseini in a rush because he was pressed by Hamza Issa. Kicks out the ball for a throw-in for ASANTE.
There's so much energy from ASANTE in situations like this. Wouldn't be surprised that maybe ASANTE might go hide in their shells to defend the teams early, but then they're coming out again, pressing high against them. And this tells you the plan of a coach of the Phobians, Masoudi Dramani.
Ball cleared again by Kotoko going out for another throw-in for ASANTE, who want to hold on to that ball as long as they can. Throw-in picked up by Raphael. And well, Amankwa Emmanuel. That he is now.
The goal scorer.
The goal scorer for ASANTE.
Second goal scorer.
Absolutely. Free kick for Kotoko. Kamara picks the ball up for his team. Long ball from Kamara. He has allowed 2 balls into his own net today. Contributed there by Hatsufuk. And Ponsan with a run. But he's in tripped, and the referee has blown for an infringement for the Phobians.
And when frustration sets in, then you get to see tackles like that. You have to run back Kwame Poku and get a nibble at the midfielder. He knew what he was doing and deserved yellow card for the striker. Poor showing from him this evening at the University of Ghana.
In fact, both.
You know what this does? All they just need to do is position themselves very well to win the fouls and then to manage the game. 80th minute mark now, 10 minutes to go. I think Hatsufuk should have this one.
And there the fans are in their Phobian colors. They are singing on, roaring on. The oak tree is firmly grounded. Free kick for Hatsufuk, and I see Raphael, Emmanuel, Amankwa, and Amponta all around together with Kakari Martin for this free kick. Him and will be informed by Kamara Mohammed. It's been 3 wonderful days of wonderful football action here at the Union Stadium. We've had some great action, great games by all standards, great goals scored. Hatsufuk now. Shot comes in, but into the wall. It'll be cleared by Kotoko. And that's a poor clearance from a double. So straight to Amponsa Raphael. But another attack breakdown, and there he is, smart young man, Shaibu, who finds entry. Entry back to Zakaria Husseini. Zakaria looks for options. Press play now to the left side now to Albert Lamwa, but ball blocked there by Kwasi Asma. Asma on the ball possible. Beautiful play from Asma. Finds Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa delegates on the ball, and the attack will break down for Hatsufuk. Let's see it. Kotoko now. Beautiful play from him, and again, Asai is out. But straight goal to entry, and then trying to tee up Asai, who had come out earlier on. 4-1 from entry.
And I talk about decision making yet again. He had a man to his right, he could have just found him there. He had other options to his left, but then he felt that the goalkeeper was out. And I mean, even for the tall figure of Benjamin Asari, a ball like that would never beat him. And it compounds the disappointment or the disappointing evening of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
You're live on GH1 TV, live on Star FM. Hatsufuk 2, Kotoko 1.
Because anytime they meet this, you know that it wouldn't come, opportunity like this wouldn't come. When you meet your PS rivals, you know what to do? Score a lot of goals against them.
Corner kick again for Hatsufuk, and Kakari Martin again behind the ball. Kakari with a good chip in there, goes in and headed out by Zakaria Husseini for a throw in for Hatsufuk. Throw in for the Phobians, and Emmanuel Amankwa, second goal scorer for Hatsufuk, will come for this throw in. He throws one down now to Hamza Issa, back to Amankwa.